New York business litigation question. Okay, if I am served with lawsuit papers in New York, what happens if I don't do anything? What happens if I just ignore the papers? Well, first off, my suggestion is that you do not do that if you're served with papers. What happens if those papers are ignored is that the defendant can be in default and a default judgment can be entered against them. What happens when a default judgment is entered against them? Well, the plaintiff can then serve what's called a restraining notice to banks and information subpoena to banks and others, restraining notices to anybody who holds funds, and that could lock up bank accounts and restrict access to cash. So default judgment is a big deal. If that happens, it's not the end of the world. Judgments can be vacated. Default judgments can be vacated. There's a certain set of rules and standards that we need to follow to apply to vacate a judgment. There has to be a reasonable excuse for delay and a meritorious defense, but that can be addressed later. I am New York business attorney James DeCristofaro. I've been admitted to practice law in New York since 2002. Give us a call if you have any questions. We can schedule a complimentary 10-minute conversation, phone appointment with one of our attorneys. You call 212-500-1891. You can go to our website, thelawyerjames.com, and you can fill out a contact form there. Please understand that the content of this video is not to be construed as legal advice. It's not intended to be legal advice. It is for informational and educational purposes only. Just by reviewing this video or watching this video, it does not create an attorney-client relationship with my firm, with any of my attorneys, or with me. Now, with all that behind us and all that being said, we'd be happy to speak with you.